Hey, everybody, Off the Mic Sports Network here. Another edition of Off the Top Rope. So, what we expected to be confirmed was confirmed on SmackDown after what happened at the Backlash post press conference. John Cena will be facing R-Truth at Saturday night's main event in 1 week's time. It is not for the world title. It is not for the WWE title. This has been announced as a just a non-title match. R-Truth being goofy, but you wouldn't know that this was, kind of just, a harmless piece of business that makes a ton of sense given the whole dynamic that R-Truth and John Cena have had for years with R-Truth, claiming that John Cena is his childhood hero. This match makes a ton of sense in the grand scheme of being in John Cena's final year and being on NBC on Saturday night's main event, not on a premium live event, not for a world title. But you wouldn't know this. The internet went crazy when this was rumored. And it was because, hey, man, R-Truth's going to get a world title match. It's not for the world title. Everybody's ripping apart Saturday night's main event, despite it being given the fact that they haven't had a lot of leeway to book this thing, they've done a really good job. I know everybody's going to have their reservations about Jey Uso and Logan Paul, but Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre are going to meet in a steel cage, which is a big deal. And then Seth and Braun are going to take on CM Punk and Sami Zayn in a tag match. So that's a pretty damn good card for a television special. Saturday night's main event, basically on about 2 weeks' notice. But everybody's going to like, man, John Cena, his final year. Why the hell is he facing R-Truth? Guys, this is fine. This is fine. If anything, I actually think they handled this the right way. R-Truth got involved in the match at Backlash, which needed a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And yeah, Randy Orton kind of becoming a big softy was a little bit weird at the end of that. Just and then he RKO's R-Truth. But hey, it's man, I just don't get why AEW people will just keep trying to find ways to just knock WWE when they've been really sick. Guys, they sell 12,000 tickets in Greensboro, North Carolina on a regular SmackDown. AEW needed Sting's last match to get 16,000 seats in that building. It's just like I don't get why whatever WWE, and listen, I've made no secrets about it. Logan Paul versus Jey Uso is kind of in general pretty much a terrible idea. But based off what we know, Jey Uso is going to retain the championship over Logan Paul because Gunther's got next. Gunther's not facing Logan Paul. So this is a harmless match. Logan Paul is just going to look good in the match. He's going to lose, which, if I'm being completely honest, one thing that I will say about Logan Paul, he, outside of that United States title run, that guy has lost a lot to put over other people. So yes, does it suck that he's getting an opportunity over some more deserving people? Sure. But this is a harmless match on a made for TV special that's effectively like an extended premium live event. It's a match for Jey Uso. This will be admittedly fine. That's okay. But back to John Cena and R-Truth. If you've honestly got a problem with this, you have not been watching WWE television for the last 10 years. You haven't. Hell, even longer. This goes back about 15 years. You guys remember Little Jimmy? That's where this whole thing started, okay? That's where this whole thing started, when R-Truth was actually a heel. R-Truth's goofy. Who cares? This is not for a title. You get to see John Cena, which is fine. And it makes sense. I always said when John Cena went on this heel run, him and R-Truth were going to have to do something. So you're either an AEW tribalist who, were so disillusioned by this type of stuff. This is a fine story. It's a quick build. It's not even for a title. It's probably going to lead into John Cena's next title match, which may be at Money in the Bank. It may be in Saudi Arabia. I have no idea how that's going to look. But this whole show, Saturday night's main event, honestly could be way better than Double or Nothing with the way it's been handled. Like I said, in 2 weeks, they built a 4-match card. They had 2 matches announced for AEW Double or Nothing almost immediately. It's just, hey, there's nothing wrong with this. Is it going to be a bell-to-bell classic? No. But is it going to be entertaining? Of course it's going to be entertaining. R-Truth is a gift. He's a national treasure. John Cena, I think needs to get a little bit more heat on himself in terms of, being a bad guy. So this is totally fine. I don't understand why the complete overreaction from the media and from like the AEW tribalist about like their issues with this match. It's like there's nothing wrong with it. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.